there during the whole attack?
Yeah, I was there.
Could you see the person?
And behind the town there. And it was vigorously, we see that acting. I don't know the number and I don't know them because it was at 9 by 8.
They suddenly appeared and held me at gunpoint, ordering me to sit down. They took off our shoes and started removing belongings and took us to Nabiama. They cut my ear off and killed my relative John. I was terrified when I felt a knife at my ear. They cut it off, threw it to the ground and asked me if I would eat it now. Another attacker taunted us by asking if they should slaughter us in the same place, under a big tree. The minute I heard that, I knew they would kill us, and it is better to run than be shot to death. When I started fleeing, I heard 3 people screaming. The screams stopped abruptly. I walked the whole night to be able to report to the police. The best thing we can have now is peace. We have lived for far too long with conflict and attacks.
In a black was dark, but to verify, to know what.
It's clear that we are talking about dozens of persons who were killed, dozens of people who remain disappeared, whose family members, whose wives and children are looking for desperately. We are talking about an immense loss of capital. We are talking about crops that are gone, and then what can generate an impending food crisis here in Western Equatoria. We are talking about a big humanitarian crisis with an enormous loss for the peace process and for South Sudan.
We've emphasized that the protection of civilians and the provision of support to them is the primary responsibility of the government, and that we in the UN are here to support that, but they really need to take up the task of protecting their civilians, of stabilizing the situation, reducing the violence, and engaging all the conflicting parties in dialogue as a means to ending the problems that are currently being faced here in Tambura County, in order to ensure durable and inclusive peace, and with stability for the citizens to be able to go on with their daily lives. بعد يومين صوت السلاح مشكلة نسيب كلام دل ربنا